Good afternoon. My name is Jackson Dodd. I'm from the Fourth and Elm Church of Christ. No greater love. That's a pretty big title. Nothing is comparable to this. Not even, oh, I love pizza, or I love ice cream, or I love you, babe. Then what is this crazy love like? I'm about to give you some examples. In Matthew chapter 9, verse 1 through 8, 5 men who loved each other very much, but one of them was paralyzed. They heard about a person named Jesus who could heal the sick and was coming to their town. So they took their friend to the house that he was at, but it was packed. It was like the equivalent of trying to see the new Avengers Endgame. So they took him up to the roof and cut a hole to lower their friend. That takes a lot of faith and a lot of love. To cut a hole in the roof, like, say you're going to opening night Avengers Endgame and it's packed, right? Can't buy a ticket? Oh, just cut a hole in the roof. It's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. But like, something bad will happen today. You'll get in serious trouble, and that's damaging someone else's property. But they went through with this because they loved their friend, and they had faith in Jesus that he could perform miracles, and they could heal their friend. In the summer of 2017, my mom was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. I didn't understand why. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. Well, I don't think she did. Fast forward to October 2017. My mom's surgery was coming up in November, and my mom's work had an idea to help support her and pay for her treatments by selling shirts. At first, I didn't want to try it because I don't want to be that dude who asked for money from their friends. But I tried it anyways. And like I was saying, I wasn't expecting much. Maybe 2 or 3 just from my close friends, you know? In total, I sold 18 shirts and helping raise money for my mom. I wasn't The weird thing is that not all of them were my friends. Some of them were just people I just say hi to in the hallway. No big deal. Some of them were even teachers I've never had before. But they knew my mom and they knew me and they wanted to help me out. That's just one way that God can show his no greater love through my friends and acquaintances. Another great example is David and Jonathan. Quick recap for those who don't remember. Saul was the king of Israel at the time. His son, Jonathan, was rightfully next to be in line and king. God was taking the kingdom away from Saul, but instead of handing it down to Jonathan, he handed it down to David. This made Saul furious. He should hate David for taking this crown, but Jonathan actually befriends him, which is crazy to think because nowadays that's like your dad has a huge multi-million-dollar business and you're next in line. You're going to inherit that. You studied, you're ready for this. But some hotshot just comes and takes it from you. Like, how do you get through with that? That was your dad's business. And you befriended the guy who just took your dad's business. That takes a lot of love because he knew God's plan. He knew God loved David and he knew God loved him. So he protected him from his own dad. That's just crazy to me. He did what was right because he knew God had a plan for the future people. Throughout the Bible, there are many examples of God's love. Even in our own lives, God shows us he loves us. His love is all around us. It has no boundaries, it has no signs of stopping, and most importantly, there's nothing greater than his love for us.